Okay, today is September 7th, 2024, and I'm pretty sure it is. I haven't been keeping track. Yeah, September 7th. All right, so this is what's going on here. Just a second, I want to unplug the inverter. So this is the game plan. I found this pedestal that holds a fan like this one. This one's much older because it's heavier than the... So originally I found this over in one of the lots and it was all dented up. I'm going to straighten it out a little bit more, but this is what my game plan is. I want to put all of the battery storage and electronics and everything, so all I have is a extension cord coming through this hole right here. Then what this will be is the inverter, kind of neat, comes with a remote to turn the inverter on and off, so I can just have this up on the mast, and this will be the way I can turn the machine shop crash card on. So in my earlier video I already the reason for this is so we can have 110 volts AC to operate small hand tools, like on the lathe over there. That's one of the experiments I want to do. So basically I'll just roll it here and kind of minimize our extension cords, but it's primarily for the welding shop. I was going to put this together and make it so so when I'm done you'll see the 1 kW power panel, that one over here. We'll have this on the masthead so that it can be out in the middle of the driveway keeping the batteries up, and then whenever they need some grinders or anything out there, 120 volts, you'll have it. So I'm going to get some wheels for this right now, which look almost exactly like those. So anyway, I'm going to be getting my materials together and then I'll be back. All right, this is just an update. I got some wheels on the cart, and I was able to get the cover off. So now what I'll be doing is finding out what I have to do to make it so I can have the batteries. I'm going to try and get 3 batteries on there if I can. So that's what I'm going to be working on next. Okay, well, I have the batteries underneath the cover here. Ultimately, I want the inverter underneath the cover as well. I just don't know how to get a hole through the center of this thing, so I'll work on that. But anyway, this is up and ready. So one of the reasons I put it up here for the moment is to get my solar connections on here. This will be the gateway for power to get to the batteries. Then so I have a mast that's coming out of here. That's kind of what I'll be working on next, to get the solar panel up there. And because this works right now, all of this, if you wanted to use it for grinding or anything out there, just turn it on. Yeah, it says we're closer to 14 volts. So anyway, so I have 1,000 watts right here, and now we're going to have some power input. So having the inverter right here will make it easy for the battery charger to go on here as well. So here's a few things I took into consideration before. Ultimately, it would have been more of a pain in the ass to put it underneath there. So I'll figure out some other shield for this. It's going to be in a grinding environment and that kind of stuff, so I would like to keep it clean. Anyway, that's where we're at on this phase of the project. Okay, I'm back again. As you can see, we're right about 13.5 volts. The inverter's good up to 14 volts, or up to actually 15, because I had the charge up to 14.7, which is typically about what the output of an automotive alternator is going to be for a 12 volt battery. So I got it on a trickle charge right now, and doesn't need it. I just want to maintain it. I want to do some testing, see how this inverter likes having an inductive load on it, like a grinder or something. So I think this is a good segue for me. I'm going to take a break, and I'll show you what I got to consider now. Here's the collector. This thing is awesome. I got this at Harbor Freight. So I want to make this somewhat articulated. So I have to have some kind of frame on the back, and this goes on the mast. Will go on the mast. The pipe is inside right here right now. You can see it. Yeah, it's right there. I got to pull that up. That'll be on there. So it looks like I'd rather have this in a vertical fashion than or like it is there. I'd rather turn this around. So I got to make some brackets to come over here so we can incline it. Right now I think that's 30 degrees or something like that. So I'm going to use that, and then I'll pull the mast out and then get that up in the air. So I'll work on that tomorrow. Well, I got this fan operating on low speed, which is kind of like a wind tunnel, just at low speed. So this isn't even warm here. It's handling that no problem. It doesn't look like it's consuming that much juice. Let's see what happens when we step up the speed. Cool. That's number 2 speed setting. So I guess this only pulls 2.1 amps. That's not very much. Sure seems like it's doing a lot more than that. So, high speed. So, that's been running for about 10 minutes. No, it hasn't been running that long. This thing is just absolutely cool. The air isn't blowing directly on it. So I've got a 6 amp trickle charge on it. But my main concern was if it could handle that's 300 watts. Excuse me. So that's only about 300 watts. That's not too significant. It's about a third of its capacity. So anyway, the rudiments of the machine shop crash cart is almost there. The pole. Oh, I forgot I heated that up. Yeah, I got to pull that pipe out of there now, so I got to find something expanding to grab it, or I got to take the whole thing apart. I'll probably end up doing that tomorrow. So anyway, I want to get the solar panel on there tomorrow, and then it'll be a complete unit. Maybe I can make a little table to go around here to put, yeah, the phone and stuff, because this has charging ports. So let's see what happens when we turn it off. So it handled the inrush. That can be significant, up to 20 amps when you start a motor. So I'm just going to shut everything down and pick the ball up tomorrow. I'm going to turn. So it's kind of nice having this charger work to some extent. Okay, I'm going to close the shop down.